Good morning, everyone. I just got a new toy, this new Neuro Flip. You can see it's an angle and it does all kinds of cool stuff. And I wanted you guys to be a part of me opening my box and seeing what's new from Paul Mitchell this week. So, it tells you all about all the fanciness and how magical these irons really are. You guys always ask me why you can't do what I do at the salon at your house, and it's because you don't have all of my toys. So here it is. Ooh, and it comes with a little baby Neuro that you can take along with you, and this is going to protect your hair from the heat that this baby brings out. 2-year warranty, long swivel cord. It also includes this cute little glove, which I will not use, but maybe you guys will. You just put it on. Give me a second. One of these days. Something like that. You just put on 3 fingers and then it has something to keep your fingers from getting scorched. But this one has this fancy little tip here. And it goes up to 450 degrees. So this fancy little tip is going to keep your fingers from getting scorched off. So long barrel is really nice because you can wrap more of your hair around it, especially if you have long hair. So, all right, let's get this going. All right, anytime you use an iron that goes up to 450 degrees, you make sure you spray some heat protectant on your hair. Let me plug this in. Okay. So this is day 2 hair. Just a little bit of dry wash. I love Paul Mitchell's dry wash. Use that every day. Well, every day I don't wash my hair. Okay, so here is my Protect. I'm going to spray this all over the place. You can see my bathroom door behind me. This keeps the rest of my bathroom from getting covered in hairspray. Okay, so I'm going to separate my hair a little bit. I'm going to go right around my temples and pull all this up. Flip, flip, flip. And then this fabulous little alligator clip. We do sell these at the salon. They're only $3. Absolutely fabulous for holding all your hair up. All right, I'm gonna spray again. Okay. Well, it would have been helpful if I would have turned this sucker on. All right, so it's on. You can see it is heating up. This guy reheats to keep it to a constant temperature. So we're up to, I'm just going to put it all the way up, see how fast it'll get to 450 degrees. It's at 195, 196. I don't know if you guys can see that. It is fast, super, super fast. So we're just going to see how this all works. Now, I've never played with this before. I've never had one in my hand. So there's a little lock button right here. And there it goes. So you can move this around your head. So, normally we use them like this, and you have to be a contortionist to kind of get your hair wherever you want it. But this one, hit the unlock button, and it'll move every time you got to hold on to the unlock button every time you want to switch positions. So you just press the button, and you can make it any direction you want, which makes it a lot easier for your arms. So I'm going to put it right about, I don't know. Who's the math genius? What angle is that? I mean, I know. We talked about this the other week. This is the right angle. Okay. I do not know the Pythagorean theorem to figure out blah, blah. I don't think we need to know that. But thank you, Jewel, for teaching me that on Tuesday. So I'm going to use it right around there. And you just take a chunk of your hair. Okay. I'm going to put that down so I can grab a chunk of my hair. Right around there. So this is the chunk that's right above my ear. And hold it there, and then wrap, wrap, wrap. And that's it. Just gotta, again, make sure you do not burn your hand. There you go, there's your beachy wave. Now this one, the longer you hold it on, it is at 360 degrees now, so I usually do my hair a lot hotter than I tell you guys to, because I know, okay. I'm having a hard time getting the temperature to go up. Let's see. Is it locked in place? Memory. It says unlock. Okay, unlock. Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay. All right, it takes me a minute to figure out how my irons work when I first start using them too. So, all right, we'll let that sucker heat up for a little bit. Yeah, I usually have I iron my hair a lot hotter than I tell you guys to do it because I kind of know what I'm doing, and I'm not going to be that chick that says, oh, and just hold it there for 20 seconds and then your hair falls out into your hand, because that's not good for anybody. Hairdressers do not work well with, no hair. So, a little bit more spray. We're going to pull that out. Okay. All right, so it's getting a lot hotter. I'm gonna leave that one go and let it cool off. I will probably come back and touch that up before I walk out the door today. All right, so now we are at 450 degrees. That's how quick it went. And wrap, wrap, wrap. And depending on how you want your beachy wave, you can either start toward the middle of your hair strand or start toward the root line. But see how pretty that is? And just poof, done. All right, I'm gonna do the rest and I'll come back when I'm doing the top so you can see more. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So you can see I got the bottom layer done, and some of them I did really wavy and some of them I did a little curlier. I'm gonna swing around so you can see the back. The back is probably a little bit less curly than it would be. I don't take a lot of time in the back, I won't lie. That's gonna be hidden, so as long as the bottom kind of gives that same feel and that same wave, I'm good. So, all right, so I'm gonna drop my clip. And I'm gonna do this little section right up here. This is gonna be the one I pay the most attention to because it's gonna lay on top of all the other sections. So, get that one out of the way. Okay, more narrow spray all over because you do not want to burn your hair with a 450 degree iron. Okay, so, and again, you just grab a section like that. I got my iron still on. I'm going to change the position of it. And I probably should have done this with my hand, but thank God it's got that stay cool tip. You can kind of move it around how you want. Okay. So you're just going to wrap it around. 1, 2, 3. All right. And the nice thing about these clipless irons is that those ends don't get burnt. You don't have to have those in the iron the longest. You don't start on the end and work your way back up. And then just wait till the heat goes all the way through your curl, and voila. All right. So this actually goes pretty quickly when you're not doing a video. When you, if you want to be really fast, you just take a really big section, and you'll have a wavier wave instead of a curlier curl. I am loving how this. Oh, let me do that again. A little closer to the top. I am loving how this. The neuro angle will bend because now I don't have to be a contortionist and make my body all kinds of crazy with my shoulders. You guys know how I try to protect my body so I can keep doing this job for a very long time. So having your arms up above your head for a long period of time is not much fun. So you gotta be as careful as you possibly can be. All right, a couple more sections. Okay, now we're getting into the back again, and that is just as hard, like I said, for us to get to as it is for you. I do have my trusty hand mirror that I just kind of swivel around and make sure I get all of it. I'll flip that way so we don't have crazy reflections. Okay. I'm also using my Marula oil hairspray. Love, 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 love that stuff. Okay. So you can see that's a pretty big chunk. If you want more delicate curls, you're going to take a smaller section, smaller like the size of the iron, so 1 inch by 6 inches, something like that if you want a curly curl. Just wait for it to heat through. Okay, look at that. I just love it. Oh my gosh. We get so many new products at the salon, almost too often for me to even talk about them. And this one has been one of my favorites so far. All right, that's too big a chunk. Won't get a curl I want, so I'm gonna split it in half. Okay. Spray, spray, spray. Oh, every time you pull up that hair, you can see that root line. That's fun. All right, so contortion. I'm trying to get this around so you guys can see. So, can you see that? Just wrap, wrap, wrap. Okay. And just let that drop. That one might need a little bit of help later, but we'll find out when I spin around. Okay, so you guys also ask a lot of times about doing this side of your hair. Everybody does their prominent side or their stronger side a lot better than your weaker side. And again, it's just because you have to move your body around. But this guy's going to help that. And we're just going to straighten him out because this is an easier section for me to do with a straight iron. Right like that. And again, those are my fried ends, and you don't want to have any more, no more 450 degree heat on them than you have to. There you go. I know, can you guys hear my puppy in the background? He is in his little bedroom, and he hears me in here, and he is not happy about it. But otherwise, he would be right at my door. So I'm going to be really lucky if he doesn't get in my bedroom later and eat my iron, because you know he eats everything. Okay, so wrap, wrap, wrap. Oh, this is so much fun. Okay, and then just wrap and pull. Oh, look at those curls. I love it, I love it. Okay, so this section right next to your face is probably the most fragile hair on your whole head. So you may want to, when you get to this section, turn your heat down. Even if you're using a flat iron or another curling iron or anything like that, you can change, if you don't have an iron that you can change the temperature on, you need to throw that away, give it to somebody. Nah, just throw it away. And get yourself one with a thermostat on it, because you're doing your hair a disfavor. Okay. Nails are not my friend today with this iron and poking these little temperature gauges. All right, so I'm gonna turn this one down to 350 because it does not, and it probably doesn't even need that much heat. You probably could even go down to 300 and just let it sit there for a minute. Not a minute, I'm sorry, a couple of seconds. Don't take that literally, just for a little bit. And voila! Oh, it's so cute. Isn't that fabulous? Just break that up and move over so you can see a little bit better. But look at all those curls, and it's so easy. Okay, so one more layer of hairspray. And again, my wonderful door backer so we don't get hairspray all over my bathroom. All right, so that's my part. More hairspray. A little bit of hairspray, a little bit of Protex spray. Anybody that's used the Marula oil hairspray knows it smells like perfume. It is fabulous. Not a lot of hold to it though, so it's really good for humidity resistance. It's going to keep your hair from getting all staticky. We all know how much we've been fighting with that the last couple of weeks. But warmer weather's on the way. They keep promising me warmer weather's on the way. Okay, and oh, I got it stuck on my, there we go. All right, so wrap, wrap, wrap. All right. Oh, this is getting to be so much fun. Okay, get all my little crazy hairs up here. Do that way. Okay. All right, so I'm on Facebook quite a bit. If you guys have any questions, feel free to post in the below this video. I'm going to try to get this up later today, and hopefully you guys can get some inspiration from it and see if you want to. You can do the same thing with your iron. It's not so easy with a regular, iron if you just, don't pull the clip out. But we're going to be retailing these irons in the salon because I love it. And I'm thinking, I haven't checked the computer because, I don't keep prices in my head. But I'm thinking it's probably going to be around $140 iron. There are cheaper versions out there, but they're not going to last you. They're not going to have a 2-year warranty, and they don't come with me. So anytime you buy an iron from me, I'm going to teach you how to use it. And this one is one of the most fun irons I've dealt with in a long time. I was going to say that all those people that are in the malls selling you stuff at Christmas, and it's like, oh my goodness, we'll give you all this stuff for free. Well, I'll tell you what, that iron is going to break before Easter, and they're not going to be there to fix it. Now, a lot of my girls have had their irons and their blow dryers, and the abuse we put our blow dryers through. And they've had them for 6 and 7 years, and they're fabulous. So, and if they're not fabulous and you don't love it, like I said, I stand behind everything I sell. So if you get it home and it is not the best thing you've ever brought into your bathroom, bring it back. I do not want you guys to have a bathroom, with your own, Sarah Beauty Supply that you go under there and, 600 bottles of stuff later, you're like, I don't even know why I bought this stuff, I don't want it to be like that. So if you get it home and you don't love it or it doesn't work for you, come back. We'll teach you what you were supposed to do with it in the first place in case it wasn't being used right. Or we'll find you something that you do like. Again, I don't sell anything I don't love myself. So if you don't like it, it goes on my back bar. And I'm not going to sell a half-used product to somebody else. Somebody said that to me once. I'm like, no, of course not. Everybody gets brand new products. And we can probably even do a trial basis if you want to come into the salon, play with our tools, try our little toolbar. You can have all kinds of fun here. Okay, so back to the back again. I'll find my section. Let's take about that much. We're getting to the end of it all. And the closer we get to the end, and I'm looking at the top of my head, I really need to make my own color appointment. All right. Wrap, wrap, wrap. You have no idea how much easier it is that this iron pivots. And, oh my gosh, it makes life so much easier. Okay, let that go. All right. Couple more sections. Protect your hair at all costs because you cannot do anything. You can't condition burnt hair. You can't unlove burnt hair. You just have to cut it off and start over, which is really sad when you have long hair. You do not want to have to start over. It takes a long time to grow all that back. So you can even leave even more of the ends out if you don't want to worry about that. Okay, I just kind of tap the top and see if the heat's all the way through it. I did take a pretty big chunk here, so it may take another section. But it's this is a beachy wave iron, so it's not going to be something you use. Well, you might want to, but typically not something you're going to use for a prom kind of perfect, thick, like it's going to stay for days kind of girl. This is going to be looser and just a little bit more fun. So you can play with it and see what you like about it. Alright, almost. There you go. That one's perfect. That's exactly the way I wanted it to look. Okay, so I let this cool for a minute. I always tell you guys, if your curls are hot, don't touch them. The more you rake your hands through them when they're hot, the more they're gonna loosen up by the end of the day, and you're gonna really have a loose beach wave if you mess with it too much when it's still warm. So this side's cooled off by now, so I'm gonna just rake my fingers through and see if there's any, like this one is a little too straight for me. So I'm gonna, a little more spray, and I'm gonna, fix them up. And that's all this is just kind of perfecting what you're doing. Oh, and you know what? I know why, because I turned it down a little bit ago, didn't I? And I never turned it back up. That's why it's not working so well. Or not working as well as I want it to. Because I want everything to go pretty quickly. I'm not a very patient person. Alright, so this side's cool now. So, see, that one's perfect. Absolutely love the way this side turned out. Alright, a little bit of straight on that one. I told you I would probably made too thick. So, with a hotter iron, we're going to do it one more time. Spray, spray, spray. Okay, this is the straight version. It's easier for me to do this straight. I have a little bit better angle with my shoulders. Okay. There we go. Let that guy cool again. Okay. And then I always roll around and see. Okay, see, now that part's too straight for me too. I may have missed that guy altogether a minute ago, so yeah, we'll do that in two sections. Okay. One of these years, I'm gonna have a bathroom that is all mirrors all over the place. That'll be the same time I have a cleaning lady, because you can imagine mirrors all over a bathroom would not be the best idea. I have a lot of daydreams in my head about what's going to happen in the next 10, 20, 30 years. Who knows? All right, so there's that one. this chunky. Okay, now if I wasn't, I'm gonna flip this way. Now if I wasn't doing this tutorial, this hairstyle would have probably taken me 20 minutes at the very best. Top, bottom, all around, out the door. I'm trying to do it a little bit more, you know, right on point, because you guys are all watching. And I wanted to play with this new iron. Well, all right, that's more like it. There's a little bit down here, but with it being a beachy wave, I think I'm just gonna leave that one right there. Maybe I'm gonna redo that. So I hope you guys enjoyed my little tutorial here, and I can't wait to show you guys this iron. I hope you come out and try it. You'll love it as much as I do. Oh, I got caught on that little, there's a little rest right here that will keep your countertop getting burnt off. So very helpful, because with these irons getting to be 450 degrees, if you leave them on the top of your television set, it is going to burn through the top of your television. So, you know, Ashley, don't do that again. All right, so there is my beachy waves. Oh my gosh, that is so pretty, if I do say so myself. All right, guys, give me a call. I can't wait to use this iron on you too. Everybody can have these beautiful waves all day long. A little bit of hairspray. Okay, a little cloud of hairspray going on. All right, there you go. It's going to be a beautiful day in Smithton today. It's nice and sunny. I hope you guys have a fabulous day. And if you have any questions, post them below and I'll get to them later. All right, talk to you later.